My name is Sean Ali Akbar. I grew up in Los Angeles, 26 years old, born and raised in the LAX area of Los Angeles. I think for me, when I first really started going into ministry and having that even idea of going into ministry, I have always thought that it was about the pastor and the church. And I always thought everything happened within the church walls. But if you look at it scripturally, everyone is called into different offices. What I do see is that God has commissioned each and every one of us, including myself, to go out and make disciples, whether it's in my household, whether it's in my office building, whether it's in my church, whether it's in my neighborhood group. We are called to make disciples. And I think that kind of goes back to my evangelical mindset. I love the evangelist. I love evangelism. I love reaching people outside the church and really sharing the gospel and leading people to Christ, because it goes back into this is at the end of the day, I stand before God. He's not going to see what I have, but he's going to see who I am, who I'm called under, and that's by knowing the Son. So if I can reach someone and say, look, you are now a son or a daughter of the Most High, man, that excites me. And that's beyond just a building. That's in the line at Chick-fil-A. That's what it is for me. Am I super good at doing that? No. But I have a heart for that. And I think that's so valuable of we have this mindset that it has to be a certain way where God's I can use anything at any point in time, any place, with anyone. You just have to be willing to do it. Personally, that if we didn't find C3, I would have been out of luck right now and just been listening to my favorite pastors online and not really connected with community. And that's another thing too, is we really wanted community. And I see C3 has a powerful community and really hones in on community. And I think that's so needed, especially because I look at Acts of the community in the book of Acts. The early church is so powerful, literally giving to each other and not wanting anything back. And I just see that with us. But also too is I feel even in community, I have something to offer. And why wouldn't I want to give someone something if God has given it to me? It's kind of a waste to me. I'm just yeah, I'm gonna take all this in and not share it with anyone. What sense does that make? And it doesn't make any sense. If my cup is full, then I need to give it to someone so that I can get filled up again. And so when I think of community, I think of good friends, people that I can go through hardships with, people that I can pray for, people that can pray for me, but also a place where I can use my gift and use what God has given me for ministry. We got to get out of this mindset that the church building is where we need to reach people. Bring them in, right? Let them be shepherded, but there's so many other people out there that need to be reached. And that could be in your neighborhood group. I feel I'm a part of something and not just a person, but I actually am a part of the body of believers where I can express how I feel. And internally what that makes me feel is listen, people are actually listening to me. I'm actually being heard, you know? I'm not just talking and oh yeah, it goes out the door. But even then it's I feel with neighborhood groups, I just have true friendship really. And it's family to me, to be honest. I really feel it's family. To the point where I can call anyone up and hey, I'm going through this. Okay, let's talk about it. And I love that because, I mean, we're all different people from all different backgrounds. But the fact that we can come together through these neighborhood groups and even outside because of these neighborhood groups, it's so valuable to me. And it gives me a sense of belonging, that I'm a part of something bigger than just myself.